What if your view of God is tragically incomplete? You might know him as a mighty deliverer, a powerful warrior, but what if you've missed the one thing that changes everything? The book of Judges is a story of cycles. The children of Israel fall away from God, they suffer, and then they cry out for help. And God, in his mercy, remembers his promise to Abraham. He raises a leader to save them, but in time, they forget. This was the world Jephthah was born into. Jephthah knew the God of Israel, but his view was tragically myopic. He knew God as the mighty man in battle. He must have heard the tales of a God who could crush armies and deliver his people from their enemies. But in his world, a world where he was an outcast, he missed the most important part. He missed the unconditional love of Yahweh and the simple fact that God despises child sacrifice. Despite being an outcast, Jephthah was a formidable warrior. When the Ammonites threatened Israel, the very elders who once cast him out came to him in desperation, begging him to lead them in battle. They needed his strength. They needed his skill. But while they offered him a position of honor, they did not offer him a complete picture of the God he was fighting for. They were just as myopic in their faith as he was. Overwhelmed by the Ammonites and desperate for victory, Jephthah resorted to a worldview he had learned from the pagan gods around him. He believed that to win God's favor, he needed to offer a grand sacrifice, a bargain, a transaction for victory. On a solemn hill, he made a tragic vow, promising the Lord, "If you will give the Ammonites into my hand, then whatever comes out of the doors of my house to meet me when I return in triumph from the Ammonites shall surely be the Lord's, and I will offer it up as a burnt offering." The Lord gave Jephthah victory. But the true tragedy was just beginning. As he returned home in triumph, filled with the joy of his great win, the first to greet him was not an animal, but his only daughter, his only child, with timbrels and with dances. Jephthah's heart tore in two. His pride in winning the war was instantly shattered by the crushing weight of his vow. Jephthah's tragedy is a powerful warning for us today. When we see God as a transaction, if you do this for me, I'll do this for you, we are creating him in our own flawed image. We miss the core of his character, a God of unconditional love who has already paid the ultimate price for us. Don't let your view of God be tragically incomplete. Seek to know him for who he truly is. Read his word, not just for power and deliverance, but to discover the depths of his love for you. That is a relationship that costs nothing, but gives everything.